I'm going to demonstrate to you an evidence-based practice that I found on What Works Clearinghouse. I found it in an article called Assisting Students Struggling with Mathematics, Intervention in the Elementary Grades, and it's under the subsection of the number line. Okay, this strategy will help students who are struggling with number sense and number order in basic addition and subtraction. It helps students to begin to visualize number sense and number order and can be phased out once they begin to use their own mental number line to solve problems. Okay, you're going to begin by showing the students a large life-size number line on the floor. This can be made out of butcher paper with duct tape and markers, just like I have done here. They can also be made with just tape markings on the floor or chalk on the ground outside, any other way that works for you. The idea is that the student can physically hop on the number line as they add or subtract numbers. This large concrete version of a number line helps the students begin to form a visual image of what the number line is. Okay, you're going to explain that each number is equal distance from the next number and that they are in predictable sequence. It's just like counting. So on my number line on the ground, each number is 6 inches apart, and it's just like counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's predictable. You're also going to explain that the numbers increase in value as they move to the right. As you can see, there's a addition sign, like a plus sign on the right, and that they decrease in value as they go to the left. And to remind them, there's a minus sign on the left-hand side. You're going to also explain that the arrows on either end indicate that the numbers will continue to increase or continue to decrease even though you can't see them on the number line. And then you're going to let the students practice hopping or stepping on the number line as they count, add, and subtract numbers. So you'll actually have them physically stand on it and you'll tell them like, okay, count from, show me counting from 1 to 5. So they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And once they get used to walking on the number line a little bit, then you have them start adding. And you'll say like, okay, show me what 2 plus 3 equals. And so you'll have them start by standing on the number 2, and then you'll say, okay, add 3. And so at that point they begin walking to the next number, counting to 3. 1, 2, and 3. And you'll tell them, okay, where did you land? And then you'll decide that you landed on 5. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay. Then after you've spent some time working and practicing with the large life-size number line, you'll go over to a table or desk or wherever, and you'll have a number line that's it's just smaller than a ruler. It's like paper size, and it's laminated so that they can use dry erase markers on it, and it's reusable. And you're going to explain the same things. Again, each number is equal distance from the next number. They're in predictable sequence, so it's just like you're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's all in order. You're going to also explain that the numbers increase as you move to the right, which is why I have a plus sign here to remind them that the numbers are increasing. And to the left, the numbers are decreasing, which is why I put a minus sign to remind them that the numbers are decreasing as they go to the left of the number line. You'll remind them again that there are arrows on either side, and the arrows indicate that the numbers will increase even farther than 20 and earlier than 0, but even though you can't see them on the number line. And then at this point, you're going to have them practice jumping with their dry erase marker. So in the same way that you did with the large number line, you'll have them practice by starting at 0, and you'll say, I don't know, something like, okay, let's count to 4. How would you do that? So we would start at 0, and you have them jump first and then start counting. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it looks like that. And then this can be erased. And And then you can have them start, once they're comfortable with that, you can have them start adding or subtracting simply by saying, okay, tell me what 5 plus 2 is. You can shoot any number out there. So then you'll teach them to start at 5. They can make a dot at 5. Then you want to add 2 to that. So you have them start jumping and then you start counting 2. 1 and 2. Then you'll say, okay, where did you land? So that's how they'll figure out that 5 plus 2 is 7. You do the same thing, obviously, with subtracting. If you're saying, what's 5 minus 2? You'll have them start at 5. And then they'll jump first as they're counting, and then start counting 1 and 2. That's where they land on 3. And they can start to visualize the number line as they're practicing it this way. So at that point, you can have the student practice by giving them just simple addition and subtraction problems. So anything within 20, so that it works with the number line. Once they master the number line, they can use them for different counting patterns and for learning skip counting. And then as they progress in their math skills, number lines are great to be used as the students are learning decimals and fractions and things like that.